Overload. Why do I say overload? Because I just found a page that shows me all the sites where you can design your own stuff with your artwork, and that's like from every aspect from A to Z. You just have to be able to, because I cannot put any of my art on anything unless the quality and the company gave the service. Even if it costs a little bit more for the product and I made less money, that's fine. But if my customers do not get their proper product that they're happy with and the company doesn't refund them, then it comes on my back. So if I make less, then I donate the same percentage, but it's less. A paring knife. Now, a beat and a paring knife. How many times would I have to pare this down to get it clean and the skin off? The skin in French is called the pleur. P-L-E-U-R. And isn't that funny? Because the skin is also they also in the French language also call it the pleur. Being in the French province of Quebec, what I'd like to say is Quebec says que means sort of like ass and bec means kiss. So what I see is what is rotation is the water is continuous and it creates electric company inside of the Q of Quebec, which is the O of the world, and O as a letter and the water flowing in the O, or through one world into the circle into the next world is the water flowing, which makes the special line inside the Q, right? The letter S is the 19th letter. We do not get 19 in blackjack, okay, unless we have a minimum of 3 cards, okay, to make 19. And I'm explaining this for a reason. When you have 2 aces, right, you need 3 cards to make 19. An ace, a 7, and an ace. That is 19, okay? And once you get the ace and the 7, you're usually not pulling a card unless you see the dealer has a 10 on your intuition. 19, okay, does not happen. 18, okay, does usually happen. 18 can happen. The only time 18 will happen, okay, I'm going to have to shut the sound off. It seems like there's something in the background, right? But 18, I'm going to show you something, is when you have creation, one spirit of 2. How come it's not showing up? When you have, oh, hey, what's going on? Let me put this hat down. When you have creation, one spirit of 2, there you go. Looks like a 4, right? The ace looks like a 4. When the light is on it, we can't even get this to come in. Can we get this to come in here? That's funny. My screen seems to move. So yes, I found another site. So when you have ace 2, if your next card is a 4, 3, 2, 1, you will stand, okay? Can you get 19 plus ace 2? No, you cannot. But you can get 19 plus ace and ace. That'll be 2, that'll be 21. Here you only get 18. So a 2 and a 1 in blackjack, your next 2 cards, 18, will give you the 21. We're going to always play to get 21. What has to happen? So when you have ace and ace, or 2 spirits, or the spirit link, 19 is the spirit link. When you have an ace and a 2, you only can get 18. That is an 8 and 1. The 9 card, it is the 8 card, heaven. You already have the 1 for the birth in the 10 rotation. 8, 2, 8, 1. 8 minus 2 is 6. 8 minus 1 is the 7th gate of 8. When you're in blackjack and you have ace and 3, okay, altered current, you have 14. 7 will give you the gateway. When you have AC, it gives you the gateway. So anyways, we're going to leave that at that. Now we have the paring knife over here, right? We have the paring knife. And in order to have a pair, all I have to do is and now I have a pair. If you want to cut an orange, right, you'll cut from the top, the top, the top, and top. You can cut an orange. 4 marks, the orange is off. You'll lose half the orange, right? But if you really want to cut the orange, you cut 1 off the orange, 2 off the orange, 3 off the orange because of the flat part here. What will this flat part? There's only 8, 1, 2, 3. There's only 8 times you can cut on the top and 8 on the bottom. That would be 16, and then you'll cut around the round to get it off with your paring knife. That's what you would do here. The other thing I wanted to mention is 0 and 1. 0 times the number equals 0. 1 times the number will equal to the number itself. Again, 0 times the number. Now zeros all equal 6. So 6 times any number, right, will equal to 6 times 1, 4, or 7, right, will equal to 6, 6, 6. 6 times 1, 6 times 4, 6 times 7. 6 times 4 is 24, 2 and 4 is 6. 6 times 7, 42. You see 4 and 7 reverse from each other times 6, and 6 times 1 is 6. When you add 6 to any number, it'll be 6 plus the number. Then when you multiply 1 times the number, or 1 plus the number, 1 is the only number when multiplied that will be less than when it is added. Only 1 will be less than it is. I was going to bring up the seasons right now, so if you want, we're going to bring it up in the next video. Raphael, I'm cutting some beets up and cooking them right now. Found that new site that does all kinds of new stuff, so I'm working on that. I want to put this together. Like I said, if I'm going to sell anything or if anybody wants anything, I'm going to be putting together hundreds of designs. But first, let me put together one. No. First, let me find a place that's going to work properly with me. I prefer to get it, I'm sorry to say this, that if you're anywhere else in the world, I'm from North America. I want to keep it in North America. So if there's any other companies out there that want to do it on their own and buy my images to put on their clothes with my mark, that's fine. You can manufacture it in your country and sell it in your country. That's fine. But right now, I just want to start in my country, be able to drive to the town where the people actually make the stuff, okay, so I can see exactly what's happening. Now, where the lingerie or the wool or whatever is going to come from, I can't control the whole thing, but I just want to have my own joint effort to try, and I'm going to do it. Raphael, giving it out to the people around us is what survival is all about. It's spreading it out. Then we do not need that crazy trades policy. We have so many trade policy. You sell here, I sell here. Now we got a trade block. Now it's so hard for anybody to do anything at all. You sell me water, I'll sell you water. My water is better than your water. But yet we filter it the same. We do everything the same, but it's different because of the marketing is different. We can put more people to work. If you take a garden, okay, and you ruin half the vegetables, you have created fertilizer. People are sitting home right now, and this is the end of this video. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus in the year after 5775. Thank you for watching. 76 times 76 is the Hebrew year this year.